And then all of a sudden there's this bloke that turns up saying you've got the same name as me. It's how the frigging hell does that work?
It was Dennis.
Yeah, so you heard it first, Dave Grohl. We will be seeing you at the Coliseum in a few years.
Riley, how is your vision?
One collaboration he did with Bring Me
With
the Horizon.
Stormzy. Bring Me the Horizon.
No,
There's two totally different answers there.
exactly.
They're both going to be at...
But is it Dave Grohl with his broken foot, or is it normal Dave Grohl?
Oh, he's on the throne. I'm gonna actually put myself in this band, and I'm gonna be the didgeridoo.
Didgeridoo. Yes.
I'm so sorry. Has Andrew Garfield always been in your room?
Oh, he's been Hello, welcome to episode 21 of the Uncensored Podcast, and I am your champion, Riley Jones. This is Tom, and today we have some guests.
Woo!
Hello.
Woo!
Hello.
Yes, we do. We have Mark, Blake, and Dave from Autonym. How are you boys doing?
Not too bad myself.
Not
Yeah, pretty good.
Good
Get
to
in
hear.
there.
Good to hear. Hope you've all had a lovely, lovely weekend.
Don't rub it in that it's not here anymore.
Oh, and that, trust me, it's always happy. It's always good to have a weekend.
God, I love the
Obviously.
weekends, especially the weekends where you have a title boxing match, which you win and become a champion.
All right, Riley.
They're always the
All
best
right.
weekends when they happen. But okay, so today we are joined.
It's not
by-
about you today. It's about Autonym today.
You are correct, Tom.
Surely it's about Autonym every day, though.
That is true. That is the motto.
Yes.
But
So,
no, in the spirit of everything Autonym, how did you all come together to form the band?
That's with Mark, I think.
Yeah, pretty much. I was the one that started it with a couple of people that the original lineup of Dennis and Martin. Then two, pretty much, we parted ways with them not that long ago. We're pretty much getting bigger and bigger. Blake's a new guy. He's fitting in quite well. He's going from strength to strength at the minute.
He's a new guy. I've been here a year.
Still new. You're still the new boy.
Still a new boy.
My
Still
introduction to the
improving.
band was through a Facebook group. I can't remember what it's called. It was something like Facebook musicians offered and wanted services, whatever. And I think I posted up asking if anybody wanted to make a band or if anybody had a band. Sorry, my dog's whacking my computer. And I think it was Dennis. It was Dennis.
Never had this.
It was Dennis that previously was in the band, one of the guitarists that invited me along to a practice. As a singer, I just went in without a guitar, and
Classic
I just started singing.
Yes,
And that's was
I'm
it actually
Dave,
music?
the singer.
Yeah,
was, yeah.
that's how it came in, wasn't it? I'm Dave, the singer. But was it music? The newest? I'm pretty sure it was the newest track that we're about to release was the song that they were playing when I came in for the audition, and
First one we played together,
yeah. But from that point, the lyrics came, and that song is the next one that we're releasing. So I'm excited
Amazing.
to finally have that one out.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, so it must have been in the works for quite a while then.
Yeah,
I mean, I think
it's-
in terms of production to get it out in the world, yeah, I suppose. But I mean, for the song itself, it's just kind of been in the repertoire for a while.
you've been desperate to get it out there, haven't you, Dave?
Oh,
Finally,
God.
happy that it's coming.
Yeah, definitely.
Cool. So obviously we've heard the band's origin now. So where did Autonym come from? How did you come up with that name?
We knew one day.
Just happened
this
to be
was gonna
looking through a dictionary.
Yeah. We kept thinking, oh, maybe we should come up with a cool story. Maybe we should come up with a reason. But there isn't a reason. Not really. we were just going through names and things that sounded good or what we thought sounded good, and we went through Autonym and there was all sorts. And then I sat down and I started drawing some of the names, and we just ended up landing on Autonym. And
we thought it was quite a good one. The fact we thought, well, no one else is going to have this name. It's not sort of thing that anyone else is going to have. And then about 2 months down the line, finally starting to put music out and everything else. And then all of a sudden, there's this bloke that turns up saying you've got the same name as me. It's how the frigging hell does that work?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so
That is not good.
Trying to get rights over that one was fun.
It's so orange.
Tell them you're the better Autonym.
Well, that was it. We just had to overpower the fucking music that was already there.
Ghost. You need to be known as the
oblivion.
Autonym.
We are the Autonym. There is no other.
Ghost.
True story.
So to be fair, it is still more of an inspired origin story than how the Uncensored podcast got called the Uncensored podcast.
What was it?
We had a nice little board meeting. I say board meeting. He called me on his way home from work. And he was like,
that's normally how most of our board meetings go.
Yeah.
I'll call him while I'm walking home from work.
And he's like, oh, fella, what should we call it? And I was like, oh, I don't know. You got any ideas? And he was like, he fired a bunch of decent ones off. And I was like, is uncensored a word? And he said, probably not. And I said, we're calling it that. And he went, oh, okay. And that was it.
Just cut a couple letters out and you'll be all right. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Remove the vowels. Doesn't need to be a word.
Yeah.
That was his idea. He decided to make it edgy.
It works.
Yeah, but
it works, especially when people call it completely other words.
I'll be honest, I thought it was uncanted or something.
Yeah.
we've had Uncharted. We've had.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
One of my favourites was just UNCNTRD.
That's all stuff that we're preparing for a later video. So he literally just goes UNCNTRD.
We've had plenty of people mispronounce our name as well.
It's
only slightly with ours, but it's unfortunate when it's like from a radio station. And you can't
Autonym.
You can't kind of correct them at the time.
Yeah,
because it's
trying to say it through an email as well. I've tried that before and got no sense. It doesn't help.
Just better to send a video of you saying the word.
Exactly, which is where I went with it because it just made more sense.
Yeah, I did originally read it as autonomy, which was very wrong. I come to learn, but it's about trying.
Oh, that's it. You don't get anywhere without trying, right?
Of course. On the subject of trying, people try to listen to music. Wow, that wasn't a good one. But so what music do you? So what music do you listen to?
Bit of a mixture between us, really. I think that's where a lot of it comes from. Where like different sound that we have compared to other people's, because there's quite a bit of a mix between a lot of us. Me and Blake share quite a bit between us, probably like Shine Down and the Blackstone Show. We have quite a thing for. Dave's a little bit more old fashioned though.
Yeah, I'd say so. I like the oldies, which unfortunately, from what I've been told, the stuff that I like is no longer called. I forgot the name of it. Like retro. It's now old.
Just old.
Yeah.
Vintage rock.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. I'm going for the Hendrix and Zeppelin, Pink Floyd. That's my hail era. The piece of
what I've heard it being called dad rock.
Dad rock.
Dad rock.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Dad rock.
I'm just prepping for something.
As I tend to skew
Don't
on the
be giving
heavier
yourself ideas, Dave. For fuck's sake. The dog's enough. We don't need kids involved as well.
They are enough, aren't you?
Yeah, it would be like that meme where the guy's getting interviewed and his children just slowly walk in.
Yeah. You just
The nanny comes sliding through the door.
Yeah.
Just slowly closing the door behind it. It's like you saw nothing. Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, I tend to skew a little bit heavier though. I've got I quite like my Gojira and Roll Automacy bands like that as well. So I tend to
You
skew
love
on the
a bit of
heavier
Gojira.
side. Yeah.
Yeah,
Pop
it
it
definitely
alive.
brings in the heavy part of the drums, definitely. Or the double bass coming in and shit.
Oh, yeah, well, we all love a bit of that.
I can't beat a bit of double bass.
Yeah, it's just
Always
when
more cowbell though. Need cowbell. More cowbell.
Always cowbell.
I never have the cowbell mounted to the kit though. That's the problem.
But now you
That
got
needs
to.
to change, Blake.
You're struggling
I know.
between choices of cowbell and what's the other one that you're trying to sort of like swap in
Glock.
between now?
The
Because you
cowbell
can't
and the
have both
Glock.
on at the same time.
Think we need a bit of triangle as well.
Yeah.
Bit like all three of them.
Honestly, if I had to put all my gear up, my kit would look like Neil Peart's or some shit like that. It's just fucking ridiculous how much crap I've got. They'll probably ask me to have a synthesizer next as well.
Yeah.
No,
You know what? You're good at using all of it anyway. It's not like there's any part of the kit that doesn't get used. Don't worry.
Oh,
about
that's
it.
true.
Yeah.
True.
So kind of rebounding off of Riley's question, what are like the main inspirations to the band? Like what do you all like take inspiration of as like music wise?
I mean, me personally, I just love playing live. Anything that's going to give a good vibe on stage that's always my favorite stuff to play. You know, if it's not good enough where it's going to get people bouncing, then it's not good enough to play.
That's fair enough.
Very good answer that.
You think we get people bouncing? I think we do.
Yeah, I think we try its best.
Try its best, yeah.
I don't think because people tend to get a bit embarrassed. I think so far when there's not a lot of people kind of at the front, but you can see them kind of, you know.
You get in there with them. Just next time, just try not to tell them that you smell, and then they might actually come a bit closer.
Sorry, boys.
We don't do that every gig, we promise.
Quite curious as to the one you did that at now.
Yeah.
So your main inspiration is just anything that sound good live.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. And a little bit of sort of pushing the technicalities from my point of view. I always like to try and figure out the weirdest fucking beat I can put under Mark's guitar. That's always good fun.
To throw Dave off. Yeah, that always works.
Yeah, well, it's not hard to throw me off though, is it?
I just stick bars of 7/4 in and it throws you off. It's great.
And if anything off a 4/4 beat.
Yeah, exactly. Or if the verse is just a bit too short.
Yeah.
Or the lyrics aren't written right.
Oh, now we're getting technical, are we? I see. Is that a dig at the last fucking track? Not my fault.
Yeah.
It's Blake's fault.
I wrote the lyrics, you wrote the music.
Yeah. Let me mess with the lyrics, man.
Tension is building on the Uncensored podcast.
It happens.
Friendly banter.
It always happens. It's either friendly banter or we get a band to break up live. Well, not
Yeah,
live.
come on, guys. You're starting something now. This ain't good.
We try not to.
It's like a
it almost
reverse
happens
therapy
once.
session. We tell you all the problems you didn't realise were there until you came in. Just help pack it all in.
Yeah. Underlying issues. Let it all out on Uncensored. It works.
Yeah.
There's another one for you for the collection to put in of wrong
Yeah.
wrong ways to say it.
Yeah.
Uncovered.
Oh,
I said that to him. I think it was like the first time he ever spelt it, and I went, "Do you ever think that it just says uncunted?" It was just
No answer. You don't want to know.
no answer. Just no answer at all.
Just blacks it out.
No, I gave him the silence of, I know you're right, but I'm not going to let you know you are. And swiftly moved on. In the spirit of swiftly moving on, so you like music that you can listen to live. However, when you're not live and you're listening to your music not live, do you listen to your own music? Fuck, I'm really all over the place today. Yeah, so do you listen to your own music in your free time or something to that fucking extent?
I try not to.
Yeah, I try not to. Although it was quite funny the other day. I was with a friend and fucking Back to Black came on, and I was just like, "This is embarrassing. Please stop now."
I try not to, but sometimes I just can't resist. Every now and again, I just stick a bit of Piper on it.
Yeah. I usually find myself thinking that I want to listen to it when maybe on a weekend, it's late at night, I've had a couple of drinks, and it's before I go to bed, and I want to maybe pass through some of the old videos of the band practices and some of the stock videos and stuff in YouTube's and just listen to them and see what try and take my personal part of it away from my emotion and see what I actually think about it. And let me tell you something, fucking sick.
Sounds good.
Sometimes I do like to sort of scroll through some of the old videos, old stems that we used to have.
Through the album.
And then realizing just how far a lot of the songs came since first playing them and stuff like that. You know, we've worked on a few of them well, and they've come a long way since the start. You've definitely pushed, Dave. You definitely improved a hell of a lot.
In which way do you think, Mark?
I think it was that you like to sit on one line all the time when we first started. You've really, your confidence has grown, man. It really has.
Definitely.
It shows.
Thanks, Mark.
Just passing the love round.
Resolution. Everyone
Exactly.
comes together. And
Everyone comes together as a team.
Uncontrolled package.
I think we just need to start packaging ourselves as uncontrolled. Just sound like that. We just sound like that now.
To be fair, more people would say it, right?
Yeah, true.
Shit. Okay.
Since Riley's decided to fuck up the whole fucking questions, I'm going to steal one of his questions.
All right. Fuck you then.
What is your?
Is this where the unconstant breakup? Is this what's happening here?
Oh no, this is quite normal. We bicker like a married couple.
Yeah.
Our guests are basically the children that keep us together.
Dad?
We've even had live therapy.
Yeah, pretty much we have. Which you can go check out in a link in the description after this episode. Please.
Plug.
I like think of growing the business.
Anyway,
really, I'm just a
Getting back to my question. What is your dream venue that you wish to play?
Someone else go first.
Buckingham Palace.
Buckingham Palace. Buckingham Palace.
Oh, you haven't done that one yet.
On top of Buckingham Palace.
Nice.
On top of, I like that. Yeah.
What, like when the Queen's Guard did it at the memory?
Yeah, Brian May did it once.
Yeah. No, that'd be sick, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Try and beat that answer, guys.
Yeah, now I shouldn't have said go first. Bastard. Just to gig it download would be just enough for me, honestly.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Enough.
I'd like to play Camden, O2 Academy Camden.
Oh, Camden, any day. I love any of the places in Camden.
Yeah, it's such a good sort of little area in London for music.
It is.
I'd also like to play at Pompeii,
Pompeii. that's
on top of a volcano.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
No. In one of the old
one of the old little villages. Yeah. I'm gonna say the Colosseum in Rome.
That'd be a good one.
That would be awesome. I would help fund the Colosseum tour. That'd be pretty sick.
That'd be cool.
Just tour the world to different Colosseums.
Exactly. Realistically, no one's really using it at the moment. Like when was the last time Sky Sports hosted the live gladiating? It's been a minute. Like we could have a couple gigs here and there.
You might be onto something here, lads.
There you go.
What, the Colosseum tour?
Yeah, man. Proudly sponsored by Uncounted.
Exactly.
the first time we're sponsoring someone, and then just the Colosseums all around the world.
You know,
It could work.
It
don't
could
know till you
work.
try.
True.
Aspiring, boys. Aspiring.
Autonym X and UNCNTRD live at the Colosseum.
Yeah,
A
man.
2-for-1 night. I reckon we could get it sorted. Mr. Colosseum, email us.
Mr. Colosseum. It's the witty one-liners that get me. They just it's funny.
Oh, I'm good
Yeah.
for nothing else. Tom, are there any questions from you that I forgot to steal?
Many a question.
Go on.
I'm
fire
just
ahead.
saying. I'm just gonna completely steal. No, I'm not actually gonna steal. This is all of my questions that I always ask. Wrapping on from Dream Venue, who would you want to collaborate with the most? Any band, any like artist plays with Autonym.
Dead or alive?
Either. Preferably alive. It'd be quite a bad collaboration if they aren't. But I'm
You
not going to
just open
stop
a
you.
coffin. You just welcome them on stage, and it's just a coffin.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'd love to be able to work with Mark Tremonti. That'd be good fun.
That'd be mental.
That'd be ace.
We are big old fans of Mark Tremonti and Alter Bridge.
I
Yes.
do love
Yeah.
Alter Bridge.
I
We've
wouldn't-
seen
I
them
wouldn't
live
mind-
twice now.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind seeing a duo between Dave and Miles, to be fair. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I think if we're gonna get Dave, I'd like to get Johnny Hawkins in. That'd be really cool.
Johnny
Uh,
Hawkins.
Yeah. I think they could really do something weird together. That sort of falsetto that Johnny Hawkins does.
Yeah, true.
Is that? Am I right in thinking that's the singer from Nothing More?
That's
It
the one.
is, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I have loved them for a long time.
Yeah, good band. Very
I-
underknown.
I'd never
Yeah,
heard them
totally.
until I saw them at Download, and I was just like, "Holy shit, they're good."
I
When
don't
was
even
this,
know
last
how I
year?
follow 'em.
It was a few years ago. It was the year. I can't remember. It was like 2017 or something like that. It was a few years ago now.
I think I first heard of them when they on their self-titled album came out, that second one. And I don't even know how I fell on them. But I just heard it, I thought, oh, these guys are great. I hadn't heard anything like this before. And I just
I'd fell
top
on them
fan
about
since.
a couple of years ago.
Mm.
It was about a couple of years ago for me, where I literally, I think it was Tired of Winning came out or they kept on promoting it somewhere.
on the work up to
that's-
the new album that just released now.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've yet to listen
Go
to it.
for the Foo Fighters, I think.
Dave Grohl.
Yeah, Dave Grohl.
all of them.
Just all
I mean,
of them.
as a collective, I suppose, yeah. But if
Just
I had
all,
to
just
pick-
just
if
a
I had
whole
to
lot
pick
of them.
one-
Yeah.
If I had to pick one, Dave Grohl would definitely be my guy.
That'd be brilliant.
Because Blake's been compared to being our Dave Grohl. Apparently, he's leaving the band in about 6 years for fame.
But did he start off as a drummer though?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, so you heard it first, Dave Grohl. We will be seeing you at the Colosseum in a few years. Formal invitations.
That would be an ideal person for me to meet. I'd love to meet Dave Grohl.
But to be fair, I think that's
Honestly, he seems like such a nice guy.
It just seems like a dude. It just seems like a sound man. Yeah.
Mark, circa 2023. Dave Grohl seems like a dude.
Yeah. Top dude, man.
Look, we've got it all in quotes now.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. With the remaining 2 minutes, 36 seconds, we can get through another question. Shit. No more. So, going to go a bit left field with this one. How are you doing today? How are you feeling? Have you had a good day?
Oh, it's been shit until I got on here. This was great.
Wait.
This will be my highlight of the day. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Been building up for it for many weeks,
Right.
Have
and it just goes all down the drain.
No, it's gone all right.
But halfway.
By and by.
Thank you. That'll go in the podcast description. It's been all right.
From the many reviews, it's been all right.
That's our new tagline.
Yeah, if that's best you're going to get out of a Yorkshireman. It's been all right. That's about as best you get.
So that's high praise from us.
Yeah.
Well, it's either that or it's not too bad.
Yeah, not too bad.
Not too bad.
To be fair, when I describe it to people, I say it's not bad of a podcast. It's just a bit shit.
Yeah.
Bigging it up and all that. Yeah.
Oh, of course.
I've tried to big it up, but I always warn people and say it is a bit shit, but we're just starting out.
Mm. However, what he doesn't warn people is, oh, by the way, my co-host is an actual child, which always leads to some nice reactions when they first join.
I think at this point, Riley, in this day and age, I don't think anyone cares.
Oh, yeah, of course, because, we are quite big up now. So Joe Rogan's been billing me for ages. So really, we can just... Everyone knows we have sold out a Coliseum. So...
Riley, how is your vision?
What a finisher. What a finisher. Just end it there.
Yeah, we will see you in part... Welcome back to part 2, where absolutely nothing is different. We haven't tried this once already, and the hair's out my eyes. So, we've got some fun questions in this section, which you didn't know already. So, I ask you, if you could have one of your songs play at a moment of a film, where would you put it? And what song would you choose?
Oh. What, in any films out or just in general, sort of like in a part of a film?
It can be in general, or if you've got a specific moment in a specific film, you can say that.
Oh man,
these are the questions that get thinking now.
I like my movies.
I'm just thinking about the breakdown and where we are going now. Where that'd go nicely. Someone just walks into the ring. It's like the new Rocky theme or something like that.
I watched Creed 3 the other day. It was fucking brilliant. It's not related. I just really liked the film.
Still need to see that. I did go see Quantumania on Sunday. Now that was...
God, I'm so sorry.
Really?
It's better than people said, but it doesn't mean it's good.
I know. I think the Kang character was very good.
Kang is brilliant.
It wasn't the best one out of all of them, but it was good.
Mm. He wasn't like I get it because of how they work in the whole multiverse thing, but he wasn't the Kang that we were promised. Which is my problem. We were promised the Kang.
Yeah.
Killer Kang.
Yeah. But it wasn't him.
He did get defeated by the power of love.
Yeah, which is bullshit.
He got beat by
his own creation.
Yeah. Maybe it's just building something better.
That's the thing why it doesn't make me mad, because at the end they explain, like, wasn't actually the guy that you were thinking it was. The real Kang's still.
He was just one of the Kang.
Yeah.
One of millions of the Kang.
So, the funny thing is, I've still not seen it.
Oh, really? I apologize.
Sorry, mate. We've ruined everything.
I don't care.
Wasn't that part where Ant-Man died? Crazy.
Oh, look, they all died.
God, that was a big twist.
Oh,
I'm not probably gonna go see it in cinema. I'll probably wait till later on.
I can't believe casting was MODOK.
Oh, but you miss out on Hank Pym being crushed by an ant.
No, I've seen all the spoilers anyway, so.
So,
anyway,
movie.
This is a music podcast.
Oh, I haven't. Yeah. Movie.
Oh.
I'm trying to think of a movie with a scene like this in, but I can't think of one. So my scene, I want you to close your eyes. It begins in like a off the headband.
Did you just pull the headband over?
It's a military helicopter, and it's like a war zone. The back door opens up, and it's that scene where all the guys start jumping out, but there's that one cool dude that like jumps out backwards and is like, "Yo!"
The opening to Iron Man 2.
There you go. That's the movie.
There you go.
Or that
So-
scene in Deadpool 2.
Exactly. So that is the scene of any of the movies, and it's Paying the Piper is what goes to that, because it's got a good little intro of suspense, and then when they jump out of the plane is when I go, wow.
That is quite good, actually.
Not bad. Yeah, that works.
We got any others, or?
Any scene in Baby Driver, we could have one of our tracks in there. That'd be good fun.
Yeah.
Listening to it in the car as it's going. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I really need to watch that film.
Oh, have you not seen it? Oh, sorry. No, we're not starting this shit. It's not a film. It's not a film podcast. It's a music podcast.
Why do you
To
think
be
we're
honest-
called Uncensored? Our whole brand
To be
is that
honest-
we go off track a lot. It's all right.
What Riley claims it is, Riley claims it's a podcast about everything. Because we always kind of stick to music, but we always talk about everything at the end of the day.
I do remember the conversation we had, actually. It was, I don't think we should just be strictly a music podcast. I would quite like to branch out. No, I'd rather have it more just focused on some music. Oh, that's okay. I'm going to talk about other things anyway.
Oh, that doesn't
okay.
bother me.
And here we are today. So
It's mostly musical infused. You got musicians in here. It works, and then
Yeah,
it
exactly.
just all
It's
goes to hell
essence
after that.
yeah,
Exactly.
But you've
It's the
now got dogs.
Ah, that's a new
That's
branch.
the
there.
first. That is the first cameo that we have had of a
Go.
dog. So,
that's just made the whole
Hold
podcast
on.
better. The views
That's
can
gonna-
skyrocket.
That's going to
wholesome content.
that's going to up your subscribers by 200 people right there.
Oh, 100%. I'm
100%.
going to look at the retention and the statistics, and it's just going to be one moment played over and over again. Just whenever the dog's there. Tom's words, you've got them.
Yes. Here we go. This is a good question. What is your favourite performance of your own?
Oh, can't do that to us, man. That's just
Yes, I can and I will.
oh. Do we have to?
Yes. And we're going to email
tricky one.
every single attendee of every other show and say that they just weren't good enough for Autonym.
You didn't give us enough, guys. Got to try harder.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh.
I still loved Blackpool. Blackpool was just immense.
First time someone said that.
Weird, isn't it? Yeah, but that was a good gig. Audience was great. Show was great. Sound was awesome.
I think, admittedly, one of the gigs that always sticks in my memory is when Dev, which is Mark's girlfriend, was absolutely sloshed. She was so drunk, and she was just really enjoying herself dancing.
You can
And
see her
big-
bounce around on her own just
Yeah.
at the front. Yeah, that was quite fun. Yeah.
And because of that, the other people were a bit more into it.
Mm.
So I think that's probably it. It was in Leeds 360 Club, and Dev made the night because she were drunk.
It always
I
helps.
think we've had a moment like that as well. There was some guy, we went to a gig and he was like, oh, I've known the band basically since they were
That
Since
guy.
yes, you know exactly who I'm
God.
on about.
The treatment guy.
And any video Riley got it in the right hand side of it, all you can see is this guy fucking banging his head.
He was loving it, and it was amazing.
He was having it large.
So if you are that guy, could you share this
Hello.
with a few of your friends, please? Put in a good word. Make sure you've got the notifications on as well, so you don't never miss
Hit
one.
that bell button.
But yeah, exactly. Hit that bell button and leave an awesome comment about your favourite concert. Yeah.
Better the Autonyms.
No one ever does, but
Yeah, however, all your answers are actually wrong, because the favourite gig that you've played is actually when you're going to the Coliseum to perform with UNCNTRD next year.
But it hasn't been played yet. But it is.
Oh no, but you
will
just
be
got
the
that
best.
feeling. You got that spidey sense. It's going off.
Yeah,
Tingle.
it will go off.
it is gonna go off in style.
You know what? I'm going to have to write this down. This has got to be the end of UNCNTRD. It's got to end in the Coliseum. How much is it to rent out? Like, do they do birthdays?
The final episode.
just live from Rome Coliseum.
Yes.
It would be pretty impressive.
We'll be sat directly in the middle on like a little circle platform, and there'll just be two chairs.
Yeah, no, there's no one in the Coliseum. It's just us and our
It's just us,
parents. But
Yeah.
right,
Pigeons.
Go on, Riley. Ask another really fucking interesting question.
right, fuck off.
No, all your questions are funny. That's the thing.
I know,
They're
it's
all
on the funny one.
really fucking funny.
So, if you had to choose a mascot for your band that couldn't be human or an animal, like it has to be like a fridge magnet or a piece of cardboard, what would you have?
10p piece.
Just the 10 pence.
10p piece.
Just a 10p.
That's been redesigned with the Autonym logo on it. That'd be pretty cool.
Oh, Mark, you're so business orientated. My answer
Oh, we've had worse. Actually, no, we've had a lot of different things. I think one of the ones we always mention whenever someone.
Oh
says
god,
it,
yeah, that is crazy. But let's
we
see what our
always
guests
say it.
say.
Is it going to be a dildo?
No,
Fuck, we haven't had that one yet.
not yet. Did we have like a pair of underwear or something
Probably.
once? I can't remember that far. I can't remember that far back, but the only one I can remember, just because it makes me laugh every time.
A bright red G-string.
That is actually going to be the UNCNTRD mascot going forward. Tom actually has 10, so
I think my answer would generally be a washing machine.
God, I love that answer.
I thought you might go for mop.
Mop. No, that's weird. I was singing that in my head. I was trying not to sing it out loud. I was
just trying to see how many people caught up on that then.
He said washing machine, and I was like, I can't. Don't sing it. Don't sing it. Don't make yourself look like a tit.
It is a banger.
See, I don't give a shit. So, no.
So Tom, do you have another question, or is it time for
yes,
the
we have.
question?
We have loads of questions. I have a couple of questions.
Right, fire through them.
So they're making Autonym the biopic, big, like the dirt. They're making that. Who would you like? What celebrity would you like to play you? Don't mind Riley. Riley's just he does this.
Is he running to the toilet?
No, he always disappears at least once every episode.
Yeah, you know he's doing something right when he's not the mic off as well.
Exactly.
Who would I get to play me in a biopic? Momoa.
Yes.
Momoa.
Jason Momoa. Yeah, I can fill my t-shirt in as well as that.
That's a good pick.
See, I can imagine people that I would play just based on, similar looks. But it's hard to say who would play me. I think the only choice, purely because of the fact that he's still alive, would probably have to be Harry Styles because of the hair.
Oh, mate, perfect.
Perfect.
I've got my face is a bit more round than his.
Yeah, we always got to get a person that looks even just that slight bit higher up than what you
Yeah.
like. I just went 10 times better on myself with Momoa, so.
We've had Momoa before.
Yeah.
I'll go with Tom Hardy just because,
Hardy, I could see Hardy.
Good actor.
great actor.
Yeah.
Very good actor.
Who would play Connor?
Oh, who the fuck could play Connor?
Only Connor can play Connor.
I can play Connor. Yeah.
Patrick Stewart.
Yeah, that fits with things that we shouldn't bring up.
Don't ever say that to him.
No, I'll tell you what, I've got a story for it. I've got a story, right?
Go.
So all of the people that we've chosen play us. I don't know who plays Connor at that stage, but we all die. Connor's the only survivor. And the story is told by Connor as Patrick Stewart, as he's older.
Yes.
What, in the X-Men wheelchair as well, or?
It's all planned out now. It's all been written. Now we just need to put it into production. Yeah, it's cool.
Autonym the musical. Riley, are you okay?
Can I do the thing? Can I do the thing yet?
Sure, yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead. Be just warning you all, be prepared.
Hello, Autonym. So most of your questions are done. However, there lingers a few more important questions that I must get through. We've had our fun. I think we can all agree. There's been a barrel of laughs, some may even say, but not anymore. Okay, this is where the severity really becomes apparent. This is where friendships are made and lost and broken, because there is one dire question that you must answer with all honesty and all truth. Otherwise, I think it's best you don't know. So, Blake, Dave, Mark, I must ask, what is the best sandwich?
Full stop.
What is the best sandwich? This is serious now, guys. We've got to think this
I've got the
through.
answer.
Go on.
Jam.
Jam
Simple.
sandwich.
That's simple. Jam.
He gets too serious with this. This is where I step back and sit on my phone for a little bit. I just sit, listen, while he takes the helm.
Grilled chicken and cheese.
Ooh, chicken and cheese. It's a controversial pick, but it's a firm pick. I must give you that.
I think I've got to go ham and cheese, just classic and easy.
Ham and cheese. You're really playing it safe there. Aren't
Oh
you?
yeah, definitely.
You got to play it safe. Well, I must tell you, only one of you have the best answer out of the three, and so I'm gonna monologue until I can figure out what one I prefer. When I was a boy, my father.
No. Stop trying to quote My Chemical Romance.
I was actually going for the Dark Knight speech, but whatever.
Oh,
Shit, broke character there.
I heard my father, and I sat there and thought, no, I can't let it
Took you
happen.
straight to your emo days.
I'm
still in. I'm still drinking Monster.
band. Oh, sorry. I have one more follow-up question What type of jam?
Seedless raspberry.
With that, I must say this concludes today's session. Dave, you've officially won me over, and you are crowned as the winner of the interrogation.
the winner of the
The
sandwich.
winner of the interrogation. Well, all I have to say is no shit, Sherlock. It's a jam sandwich. Who's gonna pass over a jam sandwich?
That should be the name of the fucking character. No shit, Sherlock.
Fuck, I'm writing that down.
We've yet to come up with a bread pun or a sandwich pun for that character.
We get 40% rights to this though. Remember that.
That's okay.
That's if we use it.
40% of 0 is still 0.
I believe.
Anyway, so
Has Andrew? I'm so sorry. Has Andrew Garfield always been in your room?
Oh, he's been here the whole time. Yeah.
Shit, I just seen that.
We've got many celebrity cameos. If you haven't spotted up there, we've got Seth Rogen.
Oh, I see.
Okay, no.
Andrew Garfield
been
has always
up there
been there
forever.
since a while, actually. He used to be over there, and then he migrated.
He's a big lover of the UNCNTRD podcast.
Yeah, he bells me all the time saying, I would make the Amazing Spider-Man 3 if it meant going on the podcast. And I said, not worth it, mate. So, Tom, do you have any more questions, or is it the question?
I might have a couple.
Go on.
I've got 1, 2. So probably going to be a bit of a dampener after that amazing sandwich question.
Stop it.
Are there any bands that you just really, really fucking hate?
30 Seconds to Mars.
I don't dare answer this.
Always going to be 30 Seconds to Mars. Fuck those guys.
Yeah, those guys.
No, specifically fuck Jared Leto. Just, yeah.
Hey, I like
He
Jared.
ruined.
No, I don't actually. That's a big lie.
He ruined Morbius.
No, just Morbius was a shit film.
Yeah.
Actually, no. I picked the wrong. Superhero or villain or whatever. He ruined the Joker.
I did my end of year exam on why Morbius is actually a good film.
I feel
Yeah, and I
sorry for you because you
passed.
must have failed it.
I passed.
What?
To be honest, I've the amount of years it's been out and I still haven't watched it. I still don't. I don't.
Oh,
dare
yeah,
bring
neither
up-
have I.
You're not
Which I still
missing
made
much.
it really funny. I did my whole exam. Haven't seen it. But
And you managed to pass.
yeah,
Shit.
all because he was bigging up Morbius.
Mm.
I've got the PowerPoint somewhere. Maybe on the 1 year anniversary, I'll whip it out for a segment. You know what? No, we will do a YouTube shorts of it because we keep saying we need to make more short form content to reach the masses. So
Do it then.
I won't.
Do it.
To answer your question, I don't think I've got. I can't think off the top of my head a band that I just hate, but I think there is like people.
You know what they usually say is like everything that you say before you say but means nothing.
But there's like people, individuals like on the pop scene that I just
Hate?
Go
Yeah,
on.
they don't-
Name and shame.
don't come at me with that. Now, I reckon.
Choose your people wisely because Riley does love a bit of pop.
So I reckon he's a lovely guy. You know,
Oh, thanks.
there's two of them. I thought of two of them, and one of them is going to be very controversial. I reckon they're both lovely people, absolutely fantastic to know. But I'm not too keen on the music, so I suppose hate would be a wrong word. Sam Smith and Ed Sheeran.
Also, not really for me.
Harsh.
I get where you're coming from with that. That's fair.
So do I. So do I.
Yeah, they're not, and they're not two artists on my rotation. I can't say.
Not at all. The only time I'd listen to Ed Sheeran really is that one collaboration he did with Bring Me
With
the Horizon.
Stormzy. Yeah, Bring Me the Horizon.
No,
There's two totally different answers there.
exactly.
Yeah,
They're both going to be
it was
at the
perfect how so
Coliseum,
short both of you was that it was going to be the same answer though.
I was hoping he was going to say the right answer. No, Stormzy.
Some may argue you've never seen Stormzy and Oliver Sykes in the same room. So
They're the same person.
With
aren't
reason.
they? With reason. One being an absolutely gigantic person compared to Oliver Sykes.
Hmm.
oh, and Oliver Sykes, if you would like to come on the podcast, meet me at the Coliseum. You too,
Coliseum
Stormzy.
just going to be the Coliseum is just going to constantly be referred to, isn't it?
Oh,
He's going to sell out, man.
This is going to be the Coliseum.
will sell
episode.
out.
I don't even
That's
need to
the
think of
goal
a
for the
funny
next
pun
couple
of the
of years.
name. Right, Tom, do you have another question, or can we do the big one?
I mean, yeah, can do if you want.
Or what's the other
Wait.
question?
No. I mean, Tom, you said before you had two questions.
Okay, I'll ask
He
the
is
second
trying
And
to
you
cheat
got
you
really
out,
annoyed
one
because you
question.
didn't get to ask all your questions earlier. So come on, what's the other question?
Yeah.
Yeah, Tom.
Hold on, no, I've just realised we've got another fucking question that Riley has missed out on. That Riley has actually missed out.
Oh God. Oh,
We're here
I'm
to
sorry.
talk about your music and your up and coming music.
Mm.
So how's the album going?
Oh yeah, that is kind of the whole point of this. Shit.
Exactly.
The
exactly.
EP is going very, very well so far. Where we are going is probably the best release we've had to date. It's after the music video being out over the last month and a half, it is now the highest view video on the YouTube channel. So it must be doing something right. It's not doing bad.
It's good to hear.
Yeah. And
Down. I think down from that in the latest release. I mean, maybe it's just a personal thing, but I'd like to say that Back to Black is doing fairly well. I think it's been received when it was released fairly well, but it's maybe come down a little bit because obviously it's a cover. But
probably the one we're most nervous about.
Still getting radio play though. Still
Yeah.
randomly pops up. Which is nice.
Good.
And so yeah, with the new release coming out, can we announce the release date? Why
You
not?
can if you want.
It's
exclusive.
it's
Exclusive.
coming out. Oh, I just done something to my emails there. I don't even know what I did. Apologize. Oh no. It is coming out a week on Friday, 24th. No, it isn't. Next to the week after that, 31st. You did well with that, Matt.
31st.
31st of this month.
You heard it here
Amazing.
first, unless you change your mind later and our editor takes it out. But
It might do.
there's a 50% chance that you heard it here first. So
And we
I
can't
got it.
wait.
neither can we.
And what the exciting thing about this is I don't see there's any reason not to say this, but I'm excited for the music video because we paid some guy in India 40 quid to make a lyric video for this song for us.
We're very excited at this.
How good does it look?
I mean, so far we've had a preview, and Mr.
I
India.
quite like it. It looks all right.
Well,
It looks all right.
And
Yeah.
Mr. India has done well.
Yes.
Not as well as us, though. Where we are going is still the best video you have ever fucking seen in your life. If you haven't seen it, go see it on our YouTube channel.
I can actually tell you where
Hit
we're
that
going.
like and
We're going to the
subscribe button,
Coliseum.
hit that bell.
Yeah, all their stuff will be linked above and below, so you can check them out after this. Because we are definitely the ones showing you all the new things. Shit, I'm running out of time. We're going to get to the big question. Tom, get the notepad
Yeah.
while I explain the rules. I'm going to ask you to make a band. Here are the rules. You need at least the core fundamentals of a bassist, a guitarist, a lead singer, and a drummer. But you can have as many other people and as many other instruments as you fancy. You can have separate No, you can't actually. We're running out of time. You can decide together on one band. There is no cap on how many people you can have. They don't have to play the instrument they play, but they won't magically learn it. So if you have Slash on like the keyboard and he can't play the keyboard, he still won't be able to play the keyboard. Have I forgotten anything? Oh yeah, they can be dead or alive. They will be alive in this instance.
Right.
Jesus Christ. Did you actually breathe during that whole bit there?
Feels rushed, the poor guy.
He's like Eminem. He just rapped it all.
Okay, so I'm just going to delegate here. Guys, let's choose people. Are we doing this as a band, as a group?
Yes.
Yes.
Right. Okay, let's choose people from our respective fields.
I've got one.
Fields?
Another rule I forgot to mention. You can be in the band, but you don't have to be.
Okay.
Nah, fuck that. I don't want to be in the best band in the world because I'm not the best guitarist.
So, Mark, you pick a guitar. Blake, you pick drummer. I'll think of a singer who I think is good. We'll see if they mesh.
Oh, Christ.
I'm trying to think of what kind of people you'd go for.
Yeah, see. Pick two guitarists.
I've got to go Steve Judd on drums. It's got to be Steve Judd. Carnival.
Yeah, heavy.
Adrian Smith and two of them together would be weird. Adrian Smith and Zach Wilde. Could you imagine?
Yeah.
I can't get away from thinking of soul singers, and I can't be doing that.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I think I'm going to pick Dave Grohl again.
Very solid choice.
On the drums or on the vocals or on the
The
guitar?
vocals.
Or on the other various instruments that he can play.
Yeah, no, on the vocals. I think.
Get Dave Grohl playing the bass and the vocals.
No. I think we've definitely got to have Flea.
No, that's fair.
That's
For the
fair.
bass.
I'd have gone for Tim Pugh though. Alien Ant Farm's bassist.
I don't know enough about him to be able to say.
Good backing vocals as well. Tim Pugh.
Yeah.
There's one thing that I was thinking for Dave Grohl. Is it Dave Grohl with his broken foot, or is it normal Dave Grohl?
No, he's on the throne.
Broken foot with on the throne with a broken foot.
Right.
Oh, I also have always wanted in a band a didgeridoo. So
Yes.
I'm gonna actually put myself in this band, and I'm gonna be the didgeridooer.
Very
The
good.
didgeridoo. Yes. That is quality. Oh, but who's going to play the triangle though?
Somebody really overqualified.
I'll
I'll
play
do
the
it.
triangle.
Three of us embrace
Three triangles. Three
Yes.
triangle
No.
players lined up at the back.
Yeah, but there's only one triangle.
No, there's three
we all
triangles.
split it.
No, that's right. Yeah.
we all hold it on each end and just go like that on each bit. It doesn't make any good noise. It just goes.
I imagine it just hangs by the ceiling and we all kind of just circle around it, tapping
All at
it.
the same time. Just 1,
Yeah.
2, 3.
But do you have any more additions you want to add?
I was going to say, who is it in comes on every time they play a gig for Godsmack with the bongos?
I can't remember his name.
Bongo Man.
Bongo Man.
Oh, man.
It's just a made up name. Just a
Bongo
made
Man
up
on the
guy now.
bongos.
Bongo Man on the bongos.
Bongo Man on the bongos.
So the only other addition isn't necessarily a musical addition; it's an entertainment factor addition.
Okay.
I would desperately want the guy from Boney M,
Yes.
because his moves are great. I don't know if you've ever watched any Boney M.
So
videos.
everyone's playing the music and then you just got Boney M on his little platform at the front in the corner, just doing always ripping some moves. Yeah.
Oh, and maybe Mick Jagger as well, just dancing.
Moves like Jagger.
Yeah, it's pretty good. But is this your final standings? Because once the hammer's down, it's down. It's
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go with you.
Locked
Hold
in.
on.
Great. All right. Well, I've ran through everything. I think Tom's ran through everything. So unless you've got any questions for us.
Within about the span of 2 minutes.
Yeah.
I want to know right here, right now, what's the date for the Coliseum gig?
Oh,
Okay. It's going to be, I feel like an August. An August is pretty good. The 27th of 20.
no, you can't do that. You can't do that. That's my dad's birthday.
It can be a surprise for him. Of 2026.
And
Is
by the way,
that a particular year birthday for you, Tom, for your dad?
No.
No, don't matter.
I'm just going to say right now, I'm not going to do it unless you can get Russell Crowe to introduce us.
I will give him a bell after this.
And he has to put the line in, are you not entertained?
Exactly.
Yes.
To be honest, I was going to one-up you and just do Russell Brand instead.
He can finish it.
He
can out the whole thing. Yeah.
Russell Brand at the end of the episode. All right, everyone, just go home.
There's nothing to see here. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
God. But if that's everything said and done, please go check out Autonym on their channel, listen to their new music, which now we might know when it comes out, and listen to their old music. Go follow their socials, subscribe to us, hit that big bell button, leave a like and comment if you're coming to the Coliseum. Thank you so much for coming. It's been an absolute pleasure. We're hoping you enjoyed the time as much as we enjoyed interviewing you.
Riley, quick!
Yes, I know. I'm speaking. I can hear the Mission Impossible music playing in my head. But yeah, you've been really nice to have on. So please subscribe, wait for the next one, and we will see you in.